Hey guys, what's going on? Dark Edge 42 here with a new playthrough. Let's play thingamajiggy of Katawa Shoujo, which is Japanese, I think, for disability girls. No, disability school, because shoujo means school, I think. I don't know. But, yeah, correct me in the comments. Yeah, I just thought I'd start a playthrough of Katawa Shoujo. I've seen Chill Chaos do it. I've been watching that, and he's going for Hanako's ending. In this playthrough, I have already played through Rin's ending on my own time, so I'm hoping to go for who is it? Rin's friend. Oh, I can't remember her name now. But yeah, let's get to it. A light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green canopy far out of the sight of teachers and fellow students. But now, in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. I breathe into my cupped hands, and rub them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold. It's not the only thing I rub furiously. Just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. Ah, yes, the note slipped between the pages of my math book while I wasn't noticing. As far as cliches go, I'm more of a fan of the letter in the locker, but at least this way shows a bit of initiative. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. The snowflakes silently falling from the white-painted sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world. God, this is so fucking emo. The snow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time has slowed to a crawl. The rustling of the dry snow underfoot startles me. Interrupting the quiet mood, someone is approaching me from behind. Hisao, you came? Yes I did, baby. A hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip a beat. It's a voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than an eavesdropper into a conversation. I turn to face this voice, the voice of my dreams. My heart begins to race. Ah, yes, his house getting older, bitches. Hiwanako, I got a note telling me to wait here. Was it yours? Damn it. I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result. Pathetic. Yes, I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it. A shy, joyous smile that makes me so tense I couldn't move a single muscle even if I tried. Oh. My heart is pounding now, as if it were trying to burst out from my chest and claim this girl for itself. So, here we are, out in the cold. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise is music to my ears. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against the gust of the wind. As it passes, she rights herself, as if supported by some new confidence. And a bra. Her eyes lock with mine, and she lazily twirls her long dark hair around her finger. All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder. No, I'm not going to make any more jokes like that. That's terrible. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried. You see? I wanted to know. If you'd go out with me. I stand there motionless, save for my pounding heart. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point. Giselle? I reach up to try and massage my throat. This only sends spikes of binding pain along my arms. Giselle! My whole body freezes, save for my eyes, which shoot open in terror. Giselle! The beating in my chest suddenly stops, and I go weak at the knees. The world around me, the canopy of bare branches, the dull winter sky, Iwanako running towards me, all these fade to black. The last things I remember before slipping away are the sound of Iwanako screaming for help and the innocent clatter of branches above. Can't talk. God. Ugh. I'll let the opening play without talking, I think. Actually, no. Fuck that. I'm talking over the opening. I've played Katawa Shoujo twice. First time, it crashed on me because my laptop sucks total balls. And the other time, it was when I was doing Rin's story. This playthrough is going to be of Emmy and her story. I know the basic gist of getting to Emmy's story, but I don't know everything about getting to Emmy's story. So this could be this could fail epically, or it could go completely brilliant. And it's been 4 months since my heart attack. In that whole time, I can probably count the times I've left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts, so I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arrhythmia. A strange word, a foreign alien one that you don't want to be in the same room with. A rare condition, it causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. Apparently, I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is it really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. But it didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder with the news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. I had already had a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell their house in order to pay for a cure. Of course, there wasn't a cure. There isn't a cure. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I was first admitted, I felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards, but the visitors soon dwindled, and all the get-well gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. I realized the only reason I had gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me their sympathy had been turned into the class project. Maybe some people were genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors. By the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Iwanako was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. We didn't touch the subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. The hospital? It's not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless.